the end of May. Are y'all ready? Looks like it was just May yesterday. And now it's June already. Are we having fun yet? Are we having fun yet? The summer is here. The summer is here, and that means the YNs are gonna be YNing. And I wish I would stop calling them YNs and just call them the garbage ass niggas that they are. Okay. It seems like that's a term of endearment and they like to be called YNs. For those of you that don't know what that means, YN stands for young niggas. I can't stand that term. Am I the only one that can't stand that term YN? Whew. But anyway, welcome to my live. And before we get into the thick of it, if you will, today's video is brought to us by unofficial sponsor, Dr. Teal's Soak, Epsom Salt Soak. I love this. And it's a limited edition. I'm hoping that it will be a permanent addition to the Dr. Teal's Epsom Salt family. They have a whole plethora of different scents, and this is my favorite. Honey, I was just walking the aisles of Walmart recently, minding my own big back business, when I came upon this and I said, let me smell it. And honey, it was love at first sniff. Oh my goodness, this is the honey blossom. It's giving what it's supposed to give, okay? And so much more. And this is the Epsom salt. You know, big backs need to be soaked every now and again. And this does it for me. I love it. I love the smell. The aroma is just taking me to a place that I need to go. Yeah. And they have the Epsom salt. They need me to do their commercial, don't they? They have the Epsom salt and they have the bubble bath. And I found out the other day when I went back, I had to spin the block and go back because I had used it all up. So I had to go get some more. And I discovered that they have the body wash too. And I got a big body to wash. Honey, I thought about taking this big body through the car wash the other day when I ran my car through the car wash. Because I get tired of washing this big body. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. I understand why some people skip a day. But you can't skip too many days. Okay? But when you need to wash your big body, if you got a big body to wash, or if you got any size body, and you need to soak it a little, and just take your mind to another place while you're in the bath, and you want some good scents and everything, this right here is giving what it's supposed to give. This right here is giving what it's supposed to give. You don't have to take my word for it. Go get you a bag of it. And you will love it. You will love it. Yes. Honey Blossom is the version. They got a whole lot of different varieties. But I highly recommend the Honey Blossom. You can't go wrong with honey. Yeah. Yeah. I love this. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, and I love good smelling stuff. So anyway, now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's talk about dinner time. Child, it's dinner time. But first things first. I have been battling this diabetes, and I'm so sick and tired of losing the fight. So the last couple of days, I decided to spin the block on something that's tried and true, the apple cider vinegar. And the Lord, I'm gonna give the credit to the Lord. God gets the glory, not the apple cider vinegar. God gets the glory. God has did it for me. Yes, God has did it for me, I say. And apple cider vinegar, I got this from the Dollar Tree, and it's with the mother. Some people say the magic is in the mother. So, to make a long story short, I'm happy to say that my blood sugar was up there and now it's down here. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. And I can't stand the taste, but hey, you got to go through it to get to it, okay? And it seems like everything that's nasty is good for us. Ugh. As it relates to stuff like that. So I haven't checked my blood sugar today, and I was a little naughty last night as it relates to my eating. I be so hungry. Ugh. Not hungry. Hungry. I be so hungry. And baby, I think I'm gonna have to incorporate one of those GP. What is it? GLP-1, the weight loss shot. Who came up with a GLP and a PYZ and all of that? Just say a weight loss shot. So many people have to make things so complicated when it really doesn't have to be. So I haven't taken my blood sugar today, and I guess today is a good time to take it. And I'll do just that. So hold on just a moment while I get all of this together. Oh, it takes so much to check your blood sugar. I'm thinking of taking the Oxycon. What is it? Oxycon? I think it's called Oxycon, where they have a little patch on the back of your arm, and then it just instantly shoots the insulin into your bloodstream. I don't know how they do it, but all this technology, honey, we've come so far, and we got so much further to go. But some people, even though we have come so far, they just take it for granted, and they don't appreciate how far we've come, especially this new generation. They just take everything for granted, and they don't appreciate nothing. And yeah, like this mama that was crying on social media, and I saw the video today, and she seems to feel like she's done all she can as a mother, and her son just don't appreciate it. So we're going to talk about that in just a little bit, because I have so much to say. And you may be surprised about what I'm going to say, or you may not. But I'm never lost for words. I'm never that person that's at a loss for words. I always got an opinion if I don't have nothing else. If I don't have nothing else. If Carmen Kaboom don't never have nothing else, she always got an opinion. And the opinion sometimes is free, and sometimes an opinion comes with a cost. And I'm willing to do either way it go. Either way. Okay? I'm going to stand on my opinion, whether you like it or not. Okay? And a lot of people like my opinion, and some people don't like my opinion. And guess what? Those people that don't like my opinion, they can kiss my grits, because they don't even matter in the scheme of things. Okay? They don't even matter. And most of the time, I don't even like them or their opinion about me, for the record. Okay? Let's get that understood right there. Okay? I don't even like the people who don't even like my opinion, but yet they got an opinion about me and they don't like my opinion. So what they gonna do about it is keep on running a garbage mouth. That's what they're gonna keep on doing. And they're not gonna stop my opinion. Cause I got a right to my opinion, just like they got their right to their opinion about me. And both of us gonna keep on talking. And that's it, and that's all, Jack. Okay? So let me get this. Ooh, so much I gotta do. Okay, first of all, I think this is a good time to have a little tutorial. For those of you that might be a diabetic, this is what you got to look forward to. Being inconvenienced and sticking yourself. And if you don't like needles, you don't need to be a diabetic. Especially if the doctor give you this instead of pills and potions. So we already have stuck the needle. You probably can't see it because I already did it. Okay, this is the needle. This is it right here. This is the what they call a lancet. I don't know why they don't just say it's a needle, but you know, this is the needle. So you're gonna, it's not a big deal. You just take it off and put it in there, and there it is right there. Do you see it? Do you see it right there? As the heifers do when they doing a makeup tutorial. Do y'all see it? You probably can't see it, but just trust me, it's right there. Trust me when I tell you it's right there. Whew. So, we got it in there, and you're going to push it down gently to secure it and get it ready in the chamber. And so we already got the testing strip right there. I already put it in. Oh, it must be my battery. I just put a battery in there and it's already acting like it's low. Or just impatient like a lot of people. So anyway, okay, so we're going to take the alcohol swab. And you can get these at the Walmart or any pharmacy where they sell alcohol. This is the alcohol swab. I've already taken it out. And you can take any finger. Any finger. You got 10. Most of us got 10, so just pick one. Pick one. Any one of them will do. I don't like doing the baby finger because it's got that little bone in it, and that needle always seems to catch that bone, and it hurts. It really hurts. And you would think I've gotten used to this, but you never get used to it, especially if you don't like needles. Like I don't like needles. I never like them. I don't care what size it is. I don't like none of them. But they seem to like me. But anyway, I try to do it real fast. Oh, and I can't look at it. I can't look at it. So there it is. You just got a little bit of blood. You see it? Do you see the blood? It's the blood. It's the blood. It's the blood. It's the blood, I say. Okay, so we're going to put it on the little tip. There it is. You hear that sound? And you're going to put it on the flat surface and wipe the blood that's left over with the alcohol swab. And what is it? What does it say? Please let it say. Oh, good. It's 253. Is that good, Karma Kaboom? Yes, considering where it was. 253. And it would have been higher had I gave in to the fat girl spirit inside of me last night. The fat girl inside of me was talking to me with a heavy voice last night. What did she say, Karma Kaboom? She was trying to influence me to go in this freezer and get this ice cream. The Talenti caramel cookie crunch. Or the cookies in the cabinet. Or the this or the that. And I had to fight the fat girl spirit inside of me so hard. I had to fight that heifer. Because I told her, you're not going to get me in trouble. You're trying to get me to lay down in the hospital again. And I'm not going. I'm not going there. Because I got too much to do out here. Like, talk to y'all and progress my life. This is not a time to go to the hospital. We're in the middle of a recession. Gas is high, food is high, rent is high, my back is high, everything is high, almost to the sky. And you know that hospital bill gonna be high, high, high as well. Baby, if you don't have to go to the hospital, I recommend you do everything you can not to go there. Because they ready for you, but I'm not ready for them. That's the problem. I know they want to see me, but I don't want to see them. And then if they find out you got insurance like I do, baby, they don't never want to let you go. And I don't have time for that, okay? So let's talk about the number 253, right? That's not a good number, but it's significantly a good number compared to where I was up in the 300s. So this is progress. And I didn't give in to the fat girl spirit last night. But I did give in to the fat girl spirit yesterday when I was at McDonald's. And I really don't even go to McDonald's because they sell fake food, allegedly. But I found myself wanting what did I want? The fillet of fish. I know it might be fake fish, but it's good. Some of this fake food is good. Or at least my mind convinces me that it is. So I didn't want to go to any of the McDonald's close by. Why, Carmen Kaboom? Because this hood rat's there. And they get on my nerves. And they just take me to a place that I don't want to go. So I had to opt. Touch your neighbor and say opt. I had to opt to go to Collierville. Way out of my way. In order to try to avoid encountering hood rats that work at McDonald's. You know McDonald's got a bad habit of hiring hood rats. But anyway, I did have a decent experience. My fries was hot like I like them. You know I like my fries hot. And I asked them for extra tartar sauce because they just give a dollop of tartar sauce on the top. Why y'all don't put the tartar sauce under the bun, up under the last patty too? It needs some love too. I want my tartar sauce on the top and on the bottom. Okay. So they listened to me. They did obey. I appreciate that. We didn't have no incidents other than that woman looking at me and touching my hand when she gave me my change. You don't have to look at me like that, like a man would look at me. I'm so sick of all these low-key, undercover lesbians. I'm so sick of them. Wanting one thing to lead to another and rub all over my big old back and munch on my carpet. I don't want my carpet munched on by a woman. Matter of fact, I fight hard to resist the thoughts of it being munched on by a man because I'm a changed woman. I'm a child of God. And I don't have no business letting my mind go there. But every now and again, it goes there. And I only want to think about a man munching my carpet, not a woman. I don't want no woman munching on my carpet, I say. And I mean that. And I'm standing on business. I'm standing 10 toes down as it relates to that. Oh, Carmen Cabone, you're just getting carried away. Let's talk about the topic. You know how I am, honey. You know how I am. I'm a woman of a lot of words. So you got to watch as I talk your ears off your head. Okay? It's so much that I got to say. So anyway, let's talk about one. Let's redirect myself. Let me redirect myself. Because we got to talk about what we got to talk about. I got to wash this big body and go to sleep while I can before the YN start YNing all around me. Ooh, it's hard for me to get some sleep over here because this is YN territory. Let me tell you. And I'm trying hard to get out YN territory, especially before the end of this month. You know what that means? 4th of July. 4th of July. And they just make me hate the 4th of July. Them damn firecrackers. Ooh, I wish Donald Trump would put a ban on the firecrackers. Jesus. And why they always act like it's the first time they ever had barbecue? They eat it all the time. They barbecue all the time. They barbecued for Memorial Day, and they acted like it was the first time. It's not y'all first time barbecuing. You barbecue all the time. Why y'all always act like it's the first time? If I had one piece of barbecue, I done had it all. I done had barbecue for 50, almost 52 years. That's enough. You would impress me if you had barbecue kangaroo, barbecue octopus, barbecue orangutan, barbecue. You get my point, right? Hippopotamus. If you barbecue a hippopotamus, might be impressed. But you barbecue the same thing over and over and over again, rinse and repeat. Barbecue hot dogs, barbecue hamburgers, barbecue brisket, barbecue steak. I'm over it. Okay, I'm over it. Barbecue chicken. How many ways and how many days can we have barbecue, the same barbecue over and over and over again? Okay, you just had barbecue for Memorial Day. You're going to have barbecue for Juneteenth. You're going to have barbecue for the 4th of July. And every day after. So it's safe to say that I'm tired of barbecue, right? Okay, I'm tired of it. So anyway, I have my indoor grill. I have it ready. It's already hot. And I'm gonna put my marinated porterhouse steak. What did you buy? What did you marinate it with, Carmen Kaboom? I'm glad you asked. Child, I found this and I'm glad I found it. We found each other on the aisle where all the sauces are. And I think it was Walmart or Super Low, one or the other. But anyway, this is the Better Than. That's the brand Better Than marinade. And it is the prime steakhouse version. It's made with balsamic vinegar, garlic, and dark brown sugar. And you don't need a lot, just enough will do. Just a dab will do. So I usually don't put any onions on it, but today I feel like having onions in the situation. So I think I'll grill some onions also. And this is the steak that we're gonna be grilling. So I'll turn the camera so you can see. Child, we're gonna have conversation and some good food today. That's what we're gonna have, okay? Let me turn the camera so y'all can see what's going on. Hopefully. Oh, Jesus Christ. Woo. Child. Look. Hold on. I gotta get my phone holder situated again. Okay, can y'all see? Can y'all see what's going on? Or do I need... Okay, there it is. Oh, I don't think y'all can see. Okay. Okay. I think we're doing a little bit better. Hold on. Something is going on. Okay, there it is. There it is. I had to unplug my phone charger. So let's get this brisket. What did I say? Brisket. Brisket is on my mind. Let's get this porterhouse. Do y'all hear the sizzle? Do you hear the sizzle? Do you see the steam coming off of that thing? Yes. Yes. Yes, I really like my grill. And I had ordered another version, another different type of indoor grill from Amazon, but they so lousy nowadays since Jeff Bezos sold the company. A lot of people don't know that he sold the company, but he did. And he's still on the board, but he sold the company. And the people who he sold it to, they just don't give a damn how the company is run and the employees is running the company in the ground. So I never did get my other new indoor grill, but this one it does the job. It gets the job done. So this is what we're having: the porterhouse steak, and I'm so ready because I'm so hungry. And we got some spinach. We're gonna have spinach, and I think I'm gonna do some loaded potatoes from the box. And Karma Kaboom, you're gonna be eating good, ain't you? Yes. Yes, I hope so. And we're gonna have some garlic bread to go with it. Gonna have some garlic bread. And I guess I need to put the the what? I guess I need to put the potatoes on now and get ready with our conversation. Oh, I got a multitask. I say. Yes. Ooh. See, this is why I need to hurry up and get a fine husband that loves to cook and know how to cook. So I can be sitting here talking to y'all and he can be getting the dinner ready. He probably would have already got it ready by now. You know? So this is what we're going to be having. The Bob Evans loaded potatoes. Yes, this is what we're going to be having. And I could have made them from scratch. I really don't need to be having no potatoes. But today I'm going to have the potatoes. And hopefully I won't eat too much of them. Hopefully. So we're going to put these in the, hold on. We're going to put these in the microwave for, it says 3 minutes, but I'm going to put them in there for 5. Yeah. It says 3 minutes, but I'm gonna do 5 minutes. Whew. I've been having to do so much today. And a lot of stuff that I did today is a lot of the stuff that I should have been doing yesterday. But I was so tired. I've been just so tired, child. Oh, child. And I think I'm going through menopause. 1 minute I'm hot, 1 minute I'm cold. And it's just got your girl in the chokehold. Okay? The menopause, the perimenopause, the menopause. It's got me in a chokehold. And I'm trying to survive it the best way I can. And I got so much going on at the same time. Perimenopause, diabetes, I got to trying to survive the YNs, and they surrounded me. They surrounded me all over this neighborhood, all over this city. Woo! And I am sick of the YNs, and I'm sick of they mammies too, cause they responsible for giving birth to them. They responsible for conceiving the YNs. But guess what? Guess what? They won't even hold themselves accountable. They won't even hold themselves accountable. Guess what? They blame racism. Everything is not racism. But this heifer, let's talk about this heifer. I was minding my own business when I decided to click on TikTok. That's all it took. That's all it took. That's all it took, I say. All I had to do was click on TikTok, and there go that heifer, that black baby mama, that hood rat, so-called independent woman, that so-called queen. There she was crying. Why was she crying, Karma Kabone? Because she was mad at us. She wasn't mad at herself. She wasn't mad at the YN that she procreated with a deadbeat dude with. She was mad at us. Because we said, well, I wasn't even involved until after I seen the video. Now I am involved because she say we are the problem for blaming her because her son is a YN that's out of control out there in the streets. And I said, ma'am, after I listened at her, it really didn't take me long to listen at her to figure out that, yes, I agree with your son, ma'am. You are the problem. Yes, your son is the problem too, but you are the main problem because why? She is a hood rat that's unqualified, like most hood rats, to even open your legs without a purpose or a plan and have sex without a condom and disobeying God. God said don't fornicate, but there you go fornicate. And having a baby without a purpose, without a plan, you don't have a home, you don't have a husband, and you was hard-headed yourself, more than likely. You didn't even listen to your mama. You probably didn't have a daddy like most hood rats. Okay, but that ain't stopping you from opening your legs because you so hot, and you know that the welfare system is gonna back you up and support you and provide for you no matter what, no matter how horrible you are. Okay, and a lot of them didn't even accomplish developing as a woman. But here they are, trying to go out of their way, trying so hard to become somebody's mama. They be racing, they be in such a hurry to become a mama. And they not even qualified to be a mama. But the food stamps, the EBT, the Section 8 voucher overshadows everything. It's like it's like it's like they have tunnel vision. They can't see nothing but EBT. The EBT be calling them. Come on and become a single mother. Come on, hurry up, race to the finish line to get these food stamps, SNAP, Section 8 vouchers. Come on. And they comply. They don't want to comply when it comes to God commandments relating to don't fornicate, don't commit adultery, don't lie, don't steal, and all them other commandments. They don't want to obey God, but they want to obey the devil. They want to obey the deadbeat dude and his deadbeat dingaling. They be in such a hurry to lay down on the air mattress or the floor or park behind the gas station in his raggedy car that's probably stolen and have unprotected raw sex and get a Pookie, Ray Ray, or a June bug in their stomach that's gonna grow up very quick to become a thief, a carjacker, a raper, a robber, a molester, a killer, and all in between. And they don't think that they should be held accountable because why, Karmic Kaboom? Why don't they want to be held accountable? Because they feel like they are a queen. Oh! I never seen such raggedy queens in my life. First of all, a queen is supposed to have a castle. A queen is supposed to sit on a throne. What kind of raggedy queens are these that depend on welfare? And they always yelling racism, racism, but you can't beat them running to the white man for food and shelter and clothes and everything else that they need. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Either the white man is the problem or you are the problem. Either the white man is racist or you are lying on the white man. Listen to me. Let's talk about it. If the white and see this woman, that was the main thing that she was crying about in her video. I need to post the video. I will. I will after I finish this live. I wish I could incorporate it in this little box like a lot of people do, but unfortunately I'm not that savvy, tech savvy. So until I find a smart white person or Asian to help me to incorporate the video inside the video, y'all just have to take my word for it and be patient with me. Okay, so anyway, yeah, the mama, the mammy, she ain't really a mama, she's a mammy. She was saying it's so hard for black people to live in this country, in America. It's so hard. I said I knew she was gonna plug that racism card. They always they always saying that their problems is racism, but they never take accountability. Damn. I just don't understand. Hold on, y'all. I gotta flip the thing. Ooh. I gotta flip the thing, y'all. Where is my flipper? I gotta flip the thing, y'all. Do y'all want to see me flip the thing? Well, come on. Come on. What you waiting on? Come on. And let's watch me flip the thing. Okay? Okay, we're finna flip it over. Y'all coming to dinner with me. Y'all coming to dinner with me, I say. Ooh, it's looking so juicy, ain't it? All right. Ooh, look at it, y'all. Yes. Somebody gonna do some good eating today. Yes. All right. I think it's time for us to put the bread in the oven and get it ready. We got the spinach over here laying in the cut. Ready. Now we got to get the potatoes ready. Yes. Ooh, they looking good, ain't they? I think what I'm gonna do. Ooh, everything looking good so far. So far, so good. I think what I'm gonna do is put the mashed potatoes over here in the bowl and add some cheese to it. What kind of cheese, Karma Kaboom? I think I'm gonna add this boards and cheese to it. Yes, I love this. I just recently found out about it. Rosemary and black garlic. It's really delicious. And it really kicks up your dish a notch. Yes. I think that's what we're gonna do. So anyway, let's get back to our topic, shall we? Yes. Let me plug my phone charger back up. But yeah, they always yelling racism. Everything is racism. They want to blame the white man, but they don't never want to blame themselves. Okay? I got a big problem with that. Everything is not racism. And even if it is, why do you keep on running to the white man? Why don't you build your own stuff? That's what I want to know. If the white man is the problem, why don't you provide the solution? Uh, and I saw somebody posted this yesterday. If America is so racist, why are so many people racing to get to America but don't want to leave? That make good sense to me. That make good sense to me right there. I think somebody lying and somebody telling the truth. We just got to figure out who it is. Yeah, we know who it is. But if you call them out, it's going to be a fight. And nobody really wants a confrontation, right? So, yeah. They keep on saying everything is racist, racist, racist. But they don't want to hold themselves accountable. And they don't want to hold their heathen offspring accountable either. They rather blame everything on the white man. Oh, the white man is the problem. The white man done got out of the way. And y'all still losing. He done let you get PPP loans and didn't put you in jail. Some of y'all got put in jail, and a lot of y'all didn't. In other words, he let the white man let you steal in peace. He let you steal in peace. And you still saying that he the problem. Wow. 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 Oh, these potatoes are delicious. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. The woman on the video, she was saying, it's so hard. It's so hard for black people in America. It's so hard. I can't tell. I can't tell. A lot of them claim to be so rich. And look at what they're doing with all their money and resources. Buying eyelashes. Buying bonnets. Buying them nasty ass leggings. Buying them workout outfits and ain't working out. Buying a bunch of bullshit. Buying raggedy cars, houses, and then most of the houses get foreclosed shortly after. A few short months or years later, they don't even keep them because they're so busy buying drugs. The cars get repossessed, and on and on and on. Y'all know the story. Y'all know how it goes. Rinse and repeat. We get the same scenarios over and over and over again, and the same results. They want to be like the white man, and they get jealous, and they have such hate for the white man, so they accuse the white man of being racist because they cannot compete where they don't compare. The white man, yeah, some of them do drugs, but they still focus. They keep their focus on fucking business. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. That's where you fall short. That's what niggas fall short. They get distracted. They can't multitask. They can't do drugs and focus on business. And then they always lying, talking about how they standing on business. No, you standing on bullshit. You ain't never standing on business. And that's where the white man runs marathons around your ass, and where he tear your ass up. And you hate the way that white man tear your ass up. Yeah, yeah. Y'all can't fuck with that white man, and that's why you lie and say he's a racist. He's a racist, and every chance you get, you laying in bed with the white man. How you gonna say the white man is racist, but you over there fucking and sucking the white man in secret because he don't want to bring you outside in the open and claim you? Okay, because he know that's all you about is a good fuck and a good suck, and he throw you back to the streets where you like to be. Okay, and you never progress because you're so busy on your knees and on your fucking back, and you're lying on the white man saying that he is the problem. He in your way. He's not in your way. You in your own way. But anyway, I digress. So the mother, she said she done did all she can do, and her son just won't listen. And see, that's the problem I'm seeing with a lot of these mammies, these so-called mammies. They, in this generation, they done gave them everything, and they wanted them to have what they didn't have. That's where you went wrong at. You done spoil these garbage ass kids, and they don't appreciate shit. And that's all you done gave them is material stuff. You should have been giving them Jesus. You should have been introducing them to the Lord instead of a PlayStation and all this bullshit. Okay? So now they ungrateful. They feel entitled. And they cussing your ass out and beating your ass. Now, you feel like the failure you always was. Okay? The chickens have come home to roost. You gotta lay in that bed that you made. And you don't wanna take accountability. And you can't push that big baby back up in your ass. So now you have created a whole monster, man. And you can get a man, but you can't keep him. And then the man that you attract is a deadbeat. And then you get mad at the man. You get mad at the children. You get mad at the white man. You get mad at everybody but the woman, the queen in the mirror. At what point will you stop and say, maybe I'm the problem? Maybe I'm the reason why my kids ain't shit. Maybe I'm the problem why I can get a man, but I can't keep the man. Or I gotta share the man with another man or another woman or another tramp. You done got all these food stamps and it ain't did nothing but give you a big ass back. Okay, you done got the Section 8, but you still in the fucking hood, and you and your kids and the nigga that you laying with up to no fucking good. Okay, you cannot fuck and suck your way out of this situation. Matter of fact, that's what got you in this situation. You don't want to obey God. You don't want to submit to God. You don't want to obey and submit to the pastor. You don't want to submit to the church. You don't want to turn your life around. You don't want to turn from your wicked ways. And then when somebody try to tell you something, you get mad. You want to fight. And then you don't want nobody saying nothing to your kids. If they try to chastise and discipline your kids, you can't say nothing to my kids. You better not touch my kids. And then you want to fight the people that try to correct your children, and that's where you went wrong. A lot of y'all said it takes a village to raise a child, but you don't want the village to say nothing to you or your kids. It don't work that way. It don't work like that. And then you want to fuck all the dinglings in the village. It don't work that way, ma'am. It don't work that way. A lot of y'all need a chastity belt. You don't need no EBT. You don't need no Section 8. You don't need no SNAP. You don't need nothing but the Lord and a chastity belt. Ma'am, you need to zip up your pussies. Because you have no discipline on your pussies. You don't know. You haven't been raised. You haven't been trained. You haven't been groomed to be a woman, let alone a mother. Y'all have failed as a mother. Yeah, you got that title as mother, and then on Mother's Day, here you go. I'm the mama and the daddy. And these dudes be letting y'all, they be letting y'all live. They be letting y'all have Mother's Day in peace. And then come Father's Day, y'all want to come hijack Father's Day, calling them a deadbeat. And most of y'all are the deadbeats. But the guys, they don't never call y'all no deadbeat. But I will. I will. A lot of y'all heifers, a lot of y'all bald-headed heifers, y'all some motherfucking deadbeats. Okay? Okay? And you deserve them badass, ugly ass kids that's whooping your ass and running you roughshod. Okay? 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 You want to give them all of this material stuff, but you never give them God. Cause you ain't even got it. You ain't even got it. If you had God, you would have kept your legs closed and waited for a husband. But you so impatient. You so impatient. You don't want to wait for no husband. Cause you so in a hurry for some dick. And then the dick done made you sick. Cause you done get a whole monster in your stomach. And now you don't want to judge. Then none of y'all want to judge, but you want to judge everybody. You should have been judging that dick. You should have been judging the dude that had the dick attached to his lower abdomen. If you had judged, see how the devil put y'all in a chokehold and put y'all in a trick bag. You should have been judging. If you had been judging, you would have known that dude was not gonna stay with you. He didn't want you, no way. Okay, all he wanted to do was bust a nut. That's all he wanted to do. But you convinced yourself that he was so in love with your ragged ass, and he was gonna stay, and y'all gonna live to be happily ever after. And he left as soon as he busted a nut. And he, in most cases, ain't never looked back. He never wanted you, ma'am. And now you got these ugly ass kids that look just like him. And they act like him too. And they acting like the devil. And this woman that was crying on social media saying that her son is blaming her for him being in the streets. Well, why would he not be in the streets, ma'am? That's where you was when you met his daddy. More than likely, you was in the street. And you probably still in the street. Both of you in the street. You and your son. All your children. All of y'all in the street. Y'all go to the club together. Y'all go to the barbecue together. Y'all run up and down the street looking for drugs together. Why would he not be in the streets at 17? That's what you train him to do. The mother is the first teacher of the child. And that's all that a lot of these raggedy ass mammies is teaching their children, how to be in the street, how to be outside. Hashtag I'm outside. We outside, y'all. They love outside. And that's what they teaching their children, how to be outside. So now that your child is outside, all you need to do, ma'am, is just enroll him in some life insurance policies, because it's that's the inevitable. They never gonna live very rarely to be senior citizens. They always die young because these mammies have raised them in a destructive environment. Okay, from the cradle all the way to the grave. That's the scenario is the same. Okay, okay, okay. Our garlic bread is ready. It's ready, and I'm ready. I'm ready too. Yes. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, yeah. A lot of these mammies, they don't know how to cook. All they know how to do is suck and fuck. Rinse and repeat. That's all they know how to do. That's all their mind is wired to do. Yeah. And they get so upset when they find out that life is more than fucking and sucking. Life is requiring more from you than sucking and fucking. They get so upset when they find it out. And they find it out real, real fast. Yes, hold on, y'all. Let me get my plate. Let me get my plate and things. Ooh. I'm trying my best not to incorporate some sweet tea to wash it down with, but I got a strong feeling that we're gonna have some sweet tea involved in this dinner to wash it down with. I hate it, but I think that's what's gonna be going on. Yes, sir. I hate it for this blood sugar level, but I got a strong feeling that that's what's gonna be going on today. I got a strong feeling. Yes. Ooh. This done got a little hot in here. This done got a little hot in here, I say. I really don't need any steak sauce, but a part of me wants some. Seems like. Y'all hold on a minute. Lord have mercy. I got so much stuff all over the place. Oh, it's done got so hot in here. It's done got so hot in here, I say. Or is it just me? Woo! Baby. I don't know what's done happened to the... I really don't need any steak sauce, but I would like some. And I don't know what's done happened to it. Well, we won't have no steak sauce. And I don't think we're going to miss it. But I would like to have it, though. I would like to have it. I would like to have it, I say. So let me plate. Let me get this situation plated. Or do I want to plate it? I think I do. I think I do. I think I do. But yeah, the woman, the mama, she was on social media crying. And I hate when people say this. I don't care what y'all think about me. Okay, but you said in making a video to address the people and their opinion. They care. They care. They don't want to care, but they do care. Yeah. They pretend like they don't care, but they really do care. Because if they didn't care, they wouldn't even acknowledge the people's opinion. They wouldn't respond if they didn't care. Of course they care. They don't want to care, but they do care. And they hate the backlash. They hate accountability. Oh, they can't stand accountability. They can't stand it. Oh, they can't stand it. Oh, I got to take one of my my pills to help me with the lowering of the blood sugar. I forgot about this. I think I'm supposed to take it about 30 minutes in advance of eating, but I was so busy running my mouth. Huh. I forgot. Mm, mm, mm. Oh, that water tastes pretty good, but I still feel like I want some sweet tea. I wonder if I'm going to be able to resist the sweet tea. I got a feeling I'm not. I got a feeling, a strong feeling that I'm not. How y'all doing today? Hello, lovely day. Happy Sunday to you as well. Okay, so let's get into this eating. Let's get into this good eating, shall we? All right. Let's get into this good eating over here. Okay. I usually don't eat no spinach, but today I'm going to eat some. Today I'm going to eat some, I say. Y'all hold on. Hold on. I'm going to eat just a little of the spinach. I think I'm going to put it in a separate bowl because I don't want it leaking and bleeding over into my other food. I think that's how I'm going to do it. This is how we do it. Yes. Whew. Okay, let me show y'all the presentation. So this is our dinner. Don't it look delicious? Our garlic bread over there, spinach, mashed potato, and the steak. Yes, that's our dinner. And I am so ready for it. Yes. But yeah, the mama that was crying on social media on the video, she was saying, I done did everything I know to do. I done did everything I can. I give my son everything. That's where you went wrong, ma'am. By giving your son everything. You done gave him everything but the Lord. You didn't give him the right thing, obviously. And they think material things. They think material things. TV, PlayStation, games, watches, jewelry, the newest Jordans, $400 and $500. They may have to steal the shoes or get it from a booster. Okay? They give them things. They give them everything but the right thing. Okay? Thank you, God, for the food. Bless you, God. In Jesus' holy name. Hallelujah. Amen. It's delicious. Yes. Y'all have some. Ooh, this is real delicious right here. Yeah, they give them everything and don't make them wash the dishes, cut the grass, pick up the trash, throw the trash away. Don't make them do no kind of work to earn the stuff that they get. So then they get them good and spoiled. And when they get in their teens, they develop a sense of entitlement. They feel like the world's supposed to give them everything. And they don't have to work and be responsible and accountable. And they mammy don't teach them no better. She the one teach them how to be like that and have that kind of mentality. And then they fight, don't listen, they don't obey they mama, they don't obey God, they mammy don't teach them, don't take them to church. The mammy, most of them teach them that it ain't no God, Jesus ain't real, the pastor ain't real, the church ain't real, the Bible ain't real. And meanwhile, they teach them that the drugs is real, Satan is real, killing is real, killing is right, wickedness is right, evil is right. They teach them don't judge, when the Bible clearly requires us to judge and judge rightly. But you see, they only go to church when they want to beg for backpacks when it's time to go back to school. And they rather spend their money on drugs. Ain't that something? They have plenty of money for drugs, but they don't never have money for backpacks for their children when it's time for their children to go back to school. Those are your kids, ma'am. They're not our kids. They're not our responsibility. That's your responsibility as a mama and as a fucking queen. How you gonna be a queen and you can't take care of your own kids? You say the white man is racist, but you run to the white man when you want to beg for what you need, your essential goods. You, as a grown woman, supposed to be able to take care of your own kids. You don't want to open your legs. If you can't take care of your kids, you don't need to open your legs. Okay, you need to keep your legs closed until you can take care of your responsibilities. And say they depend on the government. They depend on the government for their food, for shelter, for this, for that. And they can never stand on their own 2 feet and got the nerve to call themselves a boss bitch, a self-made bitch, and all that right there. Oh my God. I never seen such a fraud. Most of these queens are frauds. They commit identity fraud in more ways than one. You can't beat them for lying on an application. PPP loans, child tax credit, income tax time, job application, resume, etc., etc., etc. That's why they rag their ass be all in that library committing identity fraud on them computers. All in the way. Oh, I said I wasn't no spinach girl, but I'm liking this spinach. You know, a lot of things that I didn't like when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I like it. And speaking of older, child, the Gen X generation needs to be studied. We whooping y'all young girls and boys ass. We looking way better than y'all. I was on TikTok today, and I don't know how I went down that rabbit hole, but some kind of way I found myself going down the Gen X rabbit hole. Babe, I think it started with that fine ass man, Shy. I forgot it, Garfield. Mr. Garfield from the group Shy from the 90s. That's a fine man right there. He always been fine. I think he was fine when he was born. I think he was fine in his mama's womb. I think he always gonna be fine. Ooh. He gonna be fine as a senior citizen. You know, he was in that era with Al B. Sure, Christopher Williams, all that right there, fine, right there. That category right there. Yeah, that's what he was in the 90s. And he still looked the same way. Woo! You know you're going to be fine forever. If you still fine, in your 50s just as much as you was fine in your 20s, 30s, and all that right there, you always forever for eternity gonna be fine. You gonna be fine in the casket when you gone. Yes, baby. They don't make them like that no more. That man is fine. Woo. And what happened to the fine gene? I don't know what y'all were doing in the early 2000s, but y'all fucked up bad. And they don't make fine guys anymore since the 2000s. It ain't no more fine guys. It ain't no more. Oh, but I take what we got left. I take the leftovers. But yeah, that's where the rabbit hole started. And I went down that rabbit hole and I seen so many good looking women and men in their 50s. I said, somebody lying on some birth certificates, ain't it? Somebody's lying on these birth certificates. Baby, them women and men, they looking good. Body from head to toe. Ain't no wrinkles. Somebody might say, oh, they using Botox. Whatever they using, they looking good. And the young girls in their 20s need to start taking whatever the women in their 50s is taking. And got the nerve, the young crowd got the nerve to call us old. Meanwhile, they the ones looking old. The ones in their 20s. Y'all looking real old and broke down. Oh, y'all look terrible. Y'all skin is ashy and just fucked up. And instead of trying to diss and age shame the 50 plus, y'all need to be taking notes. For y'all looking old. Y'all looking old in y'all 20s and early 30s. Y'all looking like senior citizens already. Your fingers all dark and wrinkled all up and ashy. Your feet, same way. You ain't got no edges. You just look bad. You just look bad, a lot of y'all in y'all 20s. You look bad. And then y'all was born looking like that. How you gonna be born looking old? Even they wigs be looking old. The girls. And then a lot of the young guys, they be going bald in their 20s. See, that come from staying up all night long, running the streets, chasing drugs. Oh, y'all look so bad. Them drugs is killing y'all. Them drugs and them BBLs is killing y'all. Meanwhile, us in our 50s, we can walk around without our natural born ass. Our natural ass is looking better than y'all BBLs. Even though mine look like a white woman, I still settle for mine. I just need a little bit of pumping. And I can do, when I lose weight, I can do some squats and get it right the way I want it. But all of this plastic surgery, all of this YN energy, all of this social media, cell phones, all this modern technology, it's done ruined this generation. Ruined. And I don't think it's no turning around. They just fucked up. And I think they're going to stay that way until they die. Which won't be long because they don't live long. They don't live long at all. Ooh, I let my bread stay in too long. I don't like my garlic bread to be too hard. I need to schedule me a massage. And a stretch session. You know that's a new thing that they got going on. That's the new thing that got going on. The stretching. Have y'all seen it? Are y'all familiar with it? You can go to some of the places that do massages and they'll stretch you. And you just don't even realize how much you need to be stretched until you get in your 50s. Baby, them bones and them muscles, they get so old and tired and got so much tension in them. And I thought I could stretch myself, but it's only so much stretching you can do on your own body. You got to go to a professional and get stretched. And baby, let me tell you, you're going to feel brand new. When you get stretched by the right person, it feels so good. And you have more vitality. You have more energy. Ooh. And I need it. I need it so bad, especially in my back. Father God, in the name of Jesus, my next husband, will you please bless him with big hands? And he loved to massage and stretch my body, amongst other wonderful things. In Jesus' name, amen. And don't let me wait too long for him, God, please. Amen. Woo! It's power in prayer. Yeah. I want my next husband to have some big old hands. And I want him to love to massage me all the time. And stretch my body out real good. Yes. Mm. But yeah, the mother. Let's get back talking about the mother. She said in the video, she done gave her son everything. That's part of the problem. She said, he's 17 years old now. Listen to me. He's 17. She said she let his girlfriends come over to the house and all them other girls so he'll be comfortable. That's part of the problem, man. At 17, he's not even supposed to have a girlfriend. He probably don't even know how to spell girlfriend. He need to be focused on his lesson, on his schoolwork. He don't need to be thinking about no girlfriend. Not even in the summertime when school is out. He got plenty of time to think about a girlfriend. At 17, he probably don't have no job. And what if he get the girl pregnant at 17? Who is gonna take care of the kids? The government. The government. He don't even know how to pee straight. At 17, he don't have no business with a girlfriend. And a lot of these unfit mammies, they encourage all of that right there because that's all they know. That's all they mind think about, sucking and fucking. That's all they think about. And they encourage their children to have a girlfriend and a boyfriend at 5 years old, 10 years old, 16 years old, 17 years old, all that right there. And a lot of them allow their daughter or their son to move in their girlfriend or their boyfriend in the house. Wow. My mama would never, ever allow me to even think about asking, can my boyfriend move in with us? That was unheard of. I knew better to even think about it, let alone ask. No. I was forbid to even talk to boys. I had to sneak and talk to boys on the phone. I had to sneak and talk to boys at school or whatever. I wasn't allowed to have no boyfriend at 17 or beyond. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. It's a lot of things that this woman could do to make her son comfortable other than letting his girlfriends come to his house and other girls. Yeah, she is the problem. She is the problem why her son is out of control and in the streets. And instead of crying on the internet, she should be using that time to enroll him in some life insurance policies. Because he is headed for destruction and death. It's only two options on the board. Mm, mm, mm. And because she didn't provide the right environment, the right daddy, the right husband, the right structure, she is responsible for where he is, her child, in the streets, and where he's going, to the jailhouse or to the grave. I don't see him going to college. He might, but I doubt it. I don't see him going to college and being a lawyer, a doctor, or engineer, or scientist. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. And it's because of what she put inside of him since she's been pregnant. It's because of what she has taught him and groomed him to be. It's why he's where he is right now in the streets. The mother is the first teacher of the child. I've said that so many times, over and over and over again, rinse and repeat. These deadbeat mamas, they keep on creating the same toxic environments and keep on getting the same detrimental results. And you would think they would say, wait a minute, we've been doing this all wrong. Let me do something different. Nope. They keep on doing it the same way. Celebrating failure. Celebrating sin. Oh, look, I'm having a baby bump. A baby reveal. I didn't obey God. I got pregnant in sin. But I'm finna celebrate sin and being a failure and hooking up with a failure and getting some failure penis in me. That's nothing to celebrate. That's something to be ashamed about. But they have no shame, Karma Kaboom. Mm. They have no shame and offended by everything but the right thing. Or should I say, they're offended by the right thing, but not offended by the unrighteous things. Yeah. Mm. Ooh, this steak is turning me every which way but loose, ain't it? I need another one. It's not enough meat on it for me. Even though it was a lot of meat on it. Mm-mm. Yeah. I need a bag up. I don't think this gonna be enough. It's too bad I ain't got no food stamps like a lot of these hood rats. And then they sell their food stamps. Y'all gonna wish y'all didn't sell them food stamps. The way that everything is going higher and higher and higher, the prices of everything. Y'all gonna wish you didn't sell them food stamps for some marijuana. Mm. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. The mama is blaming us instead of blaming herself for being a failure as a mother. And she had all them tattoos all over her face and all over her neck. And I bet her 17-year-old son looked just like her. I bet he got plenty of tattoos too. All over his face and neck. And I bet he dumb as a box of rocks. She ain't tried to help him with his homework. No, she groomed him to be a gangster. Just like his daddy probably is. Mm-mm. They ain't talked about growing up to be a successful scientist or engineer. Mm-mm. You know what they talked about in their household? Since he was a baby, who died, who got shot, who got ran over, who got carjacked, who's selling dope down the street, all that kind of stuff. Staying up all night playing dice and playing cards, cussing, killing, putting teddy bears on the light pole, rest in peace, Junebug t-shirts. That's what they wear. He done had to see his mama fussing and cussing, no doubt, with anybody, everybody in the streets. He done had to see, he done had to smell marijuana getting blown all in his face, all in his crib, all in his baby stroller. Yeah. He done had to listen at gunshots all night long in the neighborhood and dodge a couple of them too. No doubt. He done had to hear sirens on a regular basis. Up and down the street all night long. Police, ambulance, you name it. Yeah. She has raised him in the streets, in a street environment, So why is she surprised that he in the street and he blaming her for him being in the street at 17 years old? I'm surprised he wasn't in there earlier when he was 12. Okay? I'm surprised that he waited this long and he lasted this long to get in the streets. After all, he was probably raised in the street, right? Uh. And as we know, the streets don't love nobody. And we have seen what happens to so many people time and time again that's been in the streets. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah. We have seen countless men, different organizations, different churches, different pastors, different programs that have tried to reach out to these mothers, these single mothers, to help mentor their sons and daughters. And it has been some success, but overall, it has been a failure rate because these people are not dedicated to mentorship. And if ain't no free stuff involved, they reject it, or they only go for a short period of time, and they don't be focused and they get distracted and go on somewhere else. And a lot of the people, quiet as it's kept, not all, but a lot of the people that create these non-profit organizations that mentor these at-risk, poverty-stricken folks, they only in it for the grant money. They don't care about the kids. And it's really fuck them kids. But they not going to say that. But they going to show you that because they're not even dedicated to the program themselves. A lot of time you call, you might get the voicemail. You might get the answer machine. You call them, they may not even call you back. Or text you back. Or acknowledge your email in the inbox. So they let you know how serious they are about their mentorship. And a lot of them don't even stay in business long. They just hop on it because it's a trend. And they always chasing a trend, the latest trend. Yeah. And they know that's a quick way for a lot of people to make a quick dollar. Is pretend like you care about the kids. You want to mentor the kids. You want to tutor the kids. Because everybody feels sorry for the single mother. And the single mother takes advantage. Not all of them, but a lot of them do. Especially these modern single mamas. They take advantage of that situation. Oh, I'm a single mother. Please help me. I'm so helpless. I'm a single mother. And everybody, except for me, run with their cape on to save the single mother. And she be running game. A lot of these single mothers be running game. These modern single mamas. Y'all have crippled them. Y'all have not helped them. Y'all done crippled them. And they go from one non-profit organization to another. They go from one church to another, begging and lying and scheming and scamming. and using that baby as a pawn. And then a lot of them got a whole line of babies behind them. Every one of them got a different daddy. Y'all don't hold them accountable. And you don't make them get on birth control. And they lie, a lot of them lie and say, oh, I'm allergic to birth control. They're allergic to birth control, but they not allergic to dick. Ain't that interesting? How you gonna be allergic to all the birth control? And they got a lot of birth control out there. How you gonna be allergic to all the birth control, but you ain't allergic to all the dick? You should be allergic to the dick. You know a lie don't care who tell it. Just as long as it gets told. And that's one of the biggest lies that has ever been told. I'm allergic to birth control. But they not allergic to dick. Wow. Ma'am, I need you to be allergic to dick. Not birth control. I need you to be allergic to dick. Okay. Okay. That's what I need y'all to be. I need y'all to be allergic to dick. Okay. And you act like you can't get enough. How much is enough? My goodness. And it's just a shame that these places that teach these single mamas how to beg for Section 8, beg for food stamps, beg for backpacks. They teach them how to do all of that right there, but they don't teach them how to be a woman. They don't teach them how to be a mother. They don't teach them how to be responsible. They don't teach them how to be accountable. They don't teach them how to wash their ass. They don't teach them how to clean their clothes. They don't teach them how to clean a house. They don't teach them how to work a job. They don't teach them how to be respectful. They don't teach them how to honor, obey, and submit to God, and not fornicate, not commit adultery, not lie, not cheat, not steal, not kill. And the killing rate with these mamas, it's done really skyrocketed. I'm seeing so many more news reports where a mama done killed a baby. Sometimes they kill the whole family, all the children. They don't stop at just one. And we got so many people that allow them to make the excuse and blame postpartum stress. No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's postpartum stress. That's just the devil inside of them that done manifest. That's what that is. It's not postpartum stress. It's the chickens coming home to roost, and you don't want to be accountable. You don't want to be responsible for what you created, ma'am. So now society lets you lie and have leeway to take the easy way out as it relates to being responsible and accountable and facing the consequences as it relates to disobeying God. They let you say it's postpartum stress. No, it's the consequences. Spinning the block. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. The child is in the street because the street is in the mama. That's why the child is in the street. And a lot of these mamas, quiet as it's kept, they benefit from their children being in the street, selling drugs, stealing TVs, and doing all kind of disgusting things with their bodies as it relates to getting a bag and prostituting. And nobody talks about that. How the mamas are benefiting from their child being in the streets, selling drugs and prostituting, and doing all kind of things that's unlawful and unrighteous. They hear all that unrighteous music that their children playing. They see them video games, unrighteous video games that their children looking at. They see them unrighteous people that their children associating with and talking to on their cell phone that they pay the bill. But they don't say nothing because they encourage that mentality and lifestyle. But they don't want to be accountable when the inevitable happens. They only want to say something when their kid is faced with the consequences. Otherwise, they want you to stay out of their business. Yeah. But now that everything is out of control and the monster has been created that the mama has given birth to and groomed, now the mama wants everybody in her business, but at the same time, stay out of her business. You can't have it both ways, ma'am. And they only want praise. Praise, praise. No, God gets the praise, ma'am. They don't want you to tell them how they have failed and where they're going wrong. And they only want you to give them accolades. They only want you to agree with them, whether they right or wrong. They want you to support them just because they're a woman with a pussy. And they feel like a pussy should get a pass to do whatever they want to do. And they are queen. Don't nobody call them a queen but they self and other dummies. Don't nobody else call them no queen. And they are not qualified to be a queen. They have not lived up to be a queen. But then again, maybe they are a queen. Queen of chaos. Queen of confusion. Queen of fucking up and having terrible ass children. And fucking deadbeat ass dudes. Maybe they are the queen. So I take that back. I take that back. Maybe they are a queen, but it's not the queen that can be respected. Okay, it's not the kind of queen that I want to be. Okay. Oh, y'all. I'm still hungry. So, I'm going to have to dig in this refrigerator again. Because I'm still hungry, child. And you would think that steak and potatoes and the spinach and the garlic bread would have did the job. I got me a chicken breast. I got me a chicken breast left over. I think I'm going to warm it up. Oh, I forgot to put the onions on the grill when I was grilling my steak. Oh, yeah. I think I put the onions on my chicken breast. I grilled it the other day. Oh, I think it's still good. I think I put the I think I put the onions on it and put a little marinade on it and put it in the oven. It's almost 8:15. I don't think that's too late to be eating. I don't think it's too late. Yeah. I'm gonna put a little bit of that marinade on there and put it in the oven. Yes, because I'm still hungry, child. Yes. And I think I'm gonna drink me one of them teas too. And try not to drink more than one. I could drink the water. I think I better drink the water to play it safe. I think that's what I better do. Oh, I think that's gonna be pretty good right there. I think that's gonna be pretty good. Okay. Yeah. I think that's gonna be pretty good. And that's gonna do the job right there on this hunger. And I think I wanna go lay down. I think I wanna go lay down on my little massager and get my back massage. I need to go take my bath. Oh, I got so much to do. I always got so much to do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Child, I got so much to do and so much to say. But anyway, you all have a good night. And tomorrow, a good day. Tomorrow is June 1st. June is spinning the block. Look like we just seen June yesterday, and here it go again. But thank God we are seeing June again. Some people didn't live to see June again. Oh, child. I just couldn't help myself. I just couldn't help myself. But it's only a little bit. It's only half. Whew. Child, if I'm not careful. Ooh, this stuff in this little bottle right here. It'll take me somewhere I don't need to be. Let me tell you something. This right here it can be dangerous. As it relates to diabetes. And see, I'm not making no excuse. I'm not making no excuse, but I'm just saying, as a Southern girl, born in the South, this is just a staple of the South. We do sweet tea. Okay, and I do try most of the time to drink tea unsweet. I do try. And this is the first time in a long time that I had sweet tea. And I'm going to try not to drink no more. I'm going to try my best. Father God, in the name of Jesus, please give me strength not to get no more sweet tea tonight. Please. Give me strength, Father God. Whew. In Jesus' name, amen. Baby, listen. If I had it my way, I would just drink all the sweet tea that ever been created. I just couldn't stop myself. Oh, it's so delicious. Is all sweet tea created equal? No, it's not. But it's certain teas that I like. And those the ones that I can just drink and drink and drink and just don't stop drinking. Don't stop, get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, that kind of thing. And I feel myself in the same category and relating to the alcoholics. And that's crazy to me. It's so embarrassing. But really, I feel like I'm in the same category as the alcoholics. Because a lot of times, I'll say, I'm not going to get no sweet tea. And the next thing I know, I'm in the car driving to the gas station. Because that's the only place I can get them, in the hood. And I'm risking my life going to the hood, to the gas station, in them dangerous territories to get it. Like some of y'all do with the liquor. Y'all go to the you got to go to the bad side of town, to the liquor store and get it. I guess that's the cheapest place. I don't know. But I got to go through all them hood rats just to get that tea. And I be wanting it so bad. Oh, I be wanting it so bad. And I be so nervous around them hood rats. And oh, I try to get a bunch of them so I won't have to go back so soon. Because I don't like to go to the hood. I don't like to go to them gas stations. And I need to call them on the back of that bottle and ask them, why y'all don't sell this tea in the suburbs, in the safe neighborhoods, at Walmart, you know, at Target. Or can I get them shipped to me? Huh? Can I get them shipped to me? So I can avoid them dangerous neighborhoods and gas stations. But anyway, I be so shamed. I be so shamed. I be so shamed when I come out of the store with all them bottles. Because I'm not supposed to have it. And I've been told my doctor I'm going to do better. I'm gonna do better. And I be meaning it at the time. And then I fall short. And I feel so shame. Because I'm supposed to be so strong. I'm supposed to be a strong black woman. I'm supposed to be a strong black woman. Disciplined. Determined. And all of that right there. And then I shrink down. And I'm so small, like a midget. I'm a little person coming out of that gas station with it, with this that I'm not supposed to have. And I don't want nobody to see me. It's a secret. I don't want nobody to know that I got it. I'm not supposed to have it. This could cause me problems. And I'm shaking. I want it so bad. I gotta have it. In my mind, the devil be saying, you gotta have it. Go get it. It's gonna be okay. And it's not gonna be okay. One day I might just lose control. I might drink too much. And there I go, falling off the wagon. And there go the hospital right behind me. I don't want to go back. I said the last time I wasn't gonna go back. And there it go right behind me. It's right behind me. If I keep on drinking this, it's right behind me. I don't want to go back. So I gotta be strong and say, no, I'm not gonna go and get any more of this. And then that voice in my head says, well, Karma Kaboom, take them all out of the refrigerator. Throw them in the garbage. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't say I can't. I can't say that because there's power in our words, right? I can't say I can't do it. Ain't no such thing as I can't do it. I can't. Can I do it? I can do it, but I don't want to do it. See, you cannot overcome your addiction until you admit that you have a problem. Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say? I got a problem with them T's over there. I got a problem. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. And I admit that I don't want to throw them away. I admit it's a problem. And every time that I drink the last one, I say, I'm not going to go get no more. And I really mean it at the time. But then those little voices in my head, they be telling me, oh, I sure would like some tea on my tongue. And then I be trying to ignore them voices. And then I find myself saying, oh, you sure right. Oh, it would taste so good going down my throat. I can feel it right here. All in my tongue and down my throat. And then I surrender. I give in. I submit to that weak spirit inside of me. And I find myself getting my keys in my purse and walking out the door and putting my key in the ignition and driving through all of them hood rats in the street. Get out of my way. I got to get to this gas station. And then when I get there, I be looking around because I'm in danger, right? I'm in danger zone. I'm in the hood. And I be trying to go in real fast and swing that door. And when I look at them in that freezer, in the refrigerator, I be like, there they go. Ooh, and I get such a joy all over me. And I be so excited when I see them. Because, you know, a lot of people like them like I do. I wish they didn't. And I be so mad when I don't see them in that refrigerator at the gas station. That means a lot of people like them like I do. And I can't stand when a lot of people like the same thing that I like. And then they go in there and get all of them. And don't leave me not one. And then when I get them, I try to get a bunch of them. I need a basket. But the gas station don't never really have a basket. So I gotta get as many as I can in my arm. And don't you know I had the nerve the last time, before the last time, I took me a shopping basket in there. And that man, you know, most of the time it's a foreigner that run the gas station. That man was looking at me like, I know you ain't got a shopping bag. Yes, sir, I got a shopping bag. It's that serious. It's that serious. Yes. I came prepared. Yes. Because, baby, them teas get so heavy in my arm. And I don't want to drop not one of them on that nasty-ass floor. And then I be hoping no hood rats will be up there at that counter in my fucking way, trying to get a cigarello, a Black and Mild, a scratch off. And I'm so sick of them motherfucking scratch off tickets. I can't go. You will be hard pressed to go to a gas station and it ain't no hood rat in the way with them damn scratch off tickets. Either they bringing them in to redeem them or they want to buy some. I get so sick of them. It's either them or the ones that want to buy some cigarettes. They need their own gas station, don't they? They need their own gas station. The ones that want to buy scratch off tickets and cigarettes, y'all get on my motherfucking nerve. Forgive me, Lord, for cussing. They get on my nerves. And I need to get my tea, get in and get out. I can't wait in no long line filled with hood rats. That's a dangerous situation. And they be looking at me and looking at my bag and thinking and plotting and all that right there. And I got to smell all that marijuana because they had a whole store stinking, smelling like marijuana and ass. And I just didn't come in there for that. I didn't come in there for that. I want to come in and get out. In and out. Ow! But I'm going to do better. I'm going to try my best to do better. I got to do better. And that's the same attitude that a lot of these single mothers need to have. You need to say to yourself, I got a problem with fucking and sucking and doing it with deadbeats. See, you can't address your problem until you admit that you have a problem, and a lot of y'all don't feel like y'all got a problem. And that's why you deal with what you deal with these badass kids and these terrible ass dudes. You got to say to yourself, my pussy is the problem. It keep on getting me pregnant without a purpose and a plan. And as a queen, I can't even provide food, shelter, diapers for my baby without stealing and begging from the white man. And the white man's supposed to be racist. But I keep on begging the racist for my essential needs. That ought to make you feel bad as a queen. Okay. How you gonna accuse a white man of being racist, but you keep on begging from the racist and eating out of the racist man hand? That don't even make sense, do it? You depending on the white man, the racist, for housing. You can't even build your own house, and your king can't even build your house. I wouldn't have a king that could not provide for the queen. And I wouldn't be a queen if I couldn't provide for my children as a queen. And I don't even have a kingdom. I don't even have a throne. All you got is a bag of marijuana and a bonnet and some leggings and them ugly ass eyelashes and fingernails. And that came from the white man who you call the racist. Damn, you can't even make your own bonnet. Wow. You know, a lot of these mothers used to be resourceful 50 plus years ago. They used to know how to sew. They would make their own clothes. They would make their children clothes. They would make their husband clothes. They would make the village, the community clothes. Now the hood rats, they only use their sewing machine to make a wig. Oh, these queens are sorry. I mean, sorry. And the ancestors would be so embarrassed. Yeah, it's an embarrassment to the ancestors. And they always talk, what they used to, they don't stop talking about the ancestors this, the ancestors that. Because they embarrassing the ancestors, so now they don't even mention the ancestors. They're just a failure at motherhood. Failure. Failure, I say. Most of them, not all. And they are producing losers. I don't see none of them winning. Do y'all? This new generation, they're just losing. And ain't winning nothing but a graveyard spot or a spot at the jailhouse. That's all they winning. They delusional and pretend like they winning. But they not winning. They losing. Every day. And such an embarrassment on social media. Social media, it was created to be a good thing, but they have used it as a weapon of mass destruction. They got me where I don't even want to get on it no more. Every day they don't talk about nothing really, but who got killed, who got shot, dealt. That's all they want to talk about on social media. These ragged ass niggas who call themselves a queen and a king. You would think they want to talk about stocks and bonds and buying land and all of that right there. That's all I want to talk about is death and destruction. Who been fighting? Who been shooting? Who got cheated on? All that right there, some trash. Day in and day out. Rinse and repeat. Whew, it's just pathetic. But you go over there to the racist social media page, they talking about growth and development. But these niggas want you to think the racist is so terrible. That's because they can't compete where they can't compare. They really want to be like the racists, but they cannot stay focused. They don't have no drive. They don't have no ambition like the racists. The racist is the racist, but at least the racists win the fucking race. They can't even last. The hood rats, these deadbeat niggas, they can't even last in the race. They can't even spell race. Okay. And I wish they would admit they're just jealous and they hate the races because they can't compete with that motherfucking racist. They can't do it. And see, that racist, he thinks longevity and he stay focused. He's driven. He got ambition. But them ragged ass niggas, they don't have no drive. They don't have no ambition unless it got something to do with death of their own kind. How you gonna be committed to killing your own people through drugs, guns, vehicles, running them over with vehicles or whatever the case may be? But then you're gonna get mad at the white races because they can beat you at your fucking game? Huh? That's really what's going on. That's really what's going on. But they'll never admit that they jealous and hate that damn racist because they can't beat him at his own fucking game that both of them are fucking playing. They at the bottom. The racist at the top. And been at the top. Yeah. Yeah. And they both playing the same game. But they losing. But the racist is winning the race. Yes. And look how low-key they trying to be like the racists. Now that the racists done took off they hood, you know, the KKK, done took off the hood and put on some suit coats. Now they trying to put on suit coats. Look at Jay-Z and all them right there. Puffy, Diddy. Now they don't start dressing up in suit coats and still don't they still can't compete. And then they offspring done start wearing a knockoff version of the hood. Now they wearing the hoodie. And still got the same mission in mind, which is still kill and destroy. Yeah. And haven't y'all noticed how most of them, they offspring, the niggas, they walk around with these hoodies on as hot as it is. And most of them are wearing black hoodies. And they used to just wear the hoodies. Now they don't start wearing the matching pants. Black, black, black. Walking around looking like goons and goblins. And ain't nobody saying nothing but me. Everybody else is embracing and adjusting the diabolical energy that's going on all around us. They up to no fucking good, walking around with them backpacks on. Probably got pistols in their fucking pockets and the backpack. But Satan has hijacked you and put you under arrest because of the Don't Judge campaign. So now he done locked up your mouth and you don't want to talk about nothing righteous and be proactive before your offspring start shooting and carjacking and killing. And you see them walking around you looking like they up to no good with them hoodies on their head. But you won't say nothing. Because you don't let them, what's the word I want to use? Brainwash and adopt this thing like, oh, it's just a culture. That's just our culture. Walking around with hoodies on. Your hair all over your fucking head. You dress for disasters. You dress for destruction. Anybody that walk around with their hair standing on top of their head and all over their head, and y'all start them off as little kids, 3 and 6 years old, deliberately plaiting their hair up on a little boy, making him look like a little girl. And then you wonder, where are the real men? You done groomed him to be a woman, ma'am, when he was 5 years old. You groomed him to be a little girl when he came out the womb. You gave him dolls instead of Tonka trucks. Okay? You dressed him and prepared him to be effeminate. And nobody wants to talk about how that queen is the devil in disguise. She's the one that's fucking up these kids. Okay? Oh, and that's a long, long topic right there. And I don't have time to talk about it. Because I got to go lay down and get me a makeshift massage. Oh, our community is in trouble. And that's to sum it up. Okay? That's to sum it up. Our community is in trouble. It's in shambles. And as long as the queen doesn't take accountability and nobody holds the queen accountable, it's going to continue this way. And I'm so sick and tired of people asking, oh, what do we need to do? I heard a man, a grown-ass man, damn near 60 plus years old, on social media the other day on a video, asking a question after the Memphis task force shot and killed that dude in Burger King because they had a warrant for his arrest and he probably had been running from house to house, and they knew they could catch him at Burger King on the job. And when he got shot and killed, all the niggas, they up in arms. They so upset. They ready to boycott. They ready to file lawsuits against the task force and all of that right there. But as long as Pookie and Ray Ray and Junebug is shooting every fucking day, don't nobody get upset in the black community. Don't nobody want to protest. They just accept Pookie and Ray Ray and Junebug of shooting their own fucking black people in the black community as a normal activity. Don't nobody want to hold them accountable either. They just let Pookie and Ray Ray and Junebug. Just like the other day, I got so many scenarios because it's so common. It's so common, and it's so many incidents. Just like the last week, some niggas was fighting in the middle of the fucking street at the light. I'm not lying to you. It's the video, I'm pretty sure, is all over social media. The niggas, some hood rat females and some guys, they were probably fighting over some marijuana. What else could they be fighting over? They damn sure ain't fighting over no job application. Okay? So they were fighting at the traffic light right in the middle of the intersection. It's so embarrassing. And I'm pretty sure these white people, Indians, Asians, Hispanics, they look at these videos and just laugh and talk about them like a dog. I'm pretty sure they do. Y'all get them so much entertainment for free. You hood rats. You hood rats. And you're not a threat to them because you won't harm them. You're gonna harm your own black people. You never harm them. Not that I advocate for it, but I'm just pointing that out. You're not a threat to nobody outside of your own community. But then you got the nerve to call the white man a racist. Make that make sense, somebody. And then, yeah, they were fighting in the middle of the street. Just fighting hard. I mean, they was fighting. It was a bunch of them out there just fighting in the middle of the street. The people couldn't even get to their job on time or to the hospital or wherever their destination was because they was blocked from driving through the green light because of the hood rats fighting on the ground. I don't know why they couldn't drive over to the parking lot and park the car and fight over there in the parking lot or wait till they got home. Whatever it was, they felt the need to fight right then and fight hard. And out of nowhere, another hood rat dude, you know, they always riding around with assault rifles, all kind of pistols. They might be stolen. Okay, cause how can they afford if they don't have a job? Most of them don't have a job. They don't want a job. If you pour the job on them, they stand up and quit. Okay, okay. If you gave them a job, laying down, they stand up and quit. Yeah, I think I said that wrong. Yeah, you couldn't pour a job on them. Yeah, but anyway, the guy in a separate vehicle, all of a sudden, he gets out of his vehicle and he got one pistol that got what they call it, what they call it, that's supposed to be illegal. What they call it? Uh, what they call it? Whatever it's called, it's supposed to be illegal. Where they take the pistol and make it shoot a whole lot of rounds. Somebody help me out, please. Whatever it's called. He had one of those in one hand. Then he opened the back door to his vehicle, and there go a AK-47 or A-15, A-16 or whatever it was. And he looking all around like, who wants some smoke? Who want a problem? And probably ain't got no bail bond money. He don't care. He just see an opportunity to shoot, and he want to shoot. Looking like an idiot. Baby, our community is in trouble. The black community is in trouble. It's in trouble. Whew. And I see this type of stuff happening every single day. And I'm like, wow. 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 Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, um, I'm going to get off of here. Oh, somebody been talking in the comment section. I've been missing out. Let's see. Somebody asking how many pounds was the steak. I don't know how many pounds it was. It was good, but it wasn't enough. Oh, the only Samantha. You must have been talking shit. I see you done erased it. Erase your comment. And Lovely Day done get you together. Lovely Day. Thank you for having my lightweight. Lovely Day, you said she can eat whatever she wants to. She ain't paid for her. You ain't paid for her groceries or doctor bills, so mind your business. I know that's right, Lovely Day. Go ahead, Lovely Day. That's right, Lovely Day. I heard that, girl. Yeah, you got them together right quick. I guess you heard that, the only Samantha. Garbage bitch. I guess you heard that, garbage bitch. Okay. Lovely Day, you got them together. You said also, keep your fake love. You probably ain't never sent Carmen a cash out, but you so worried about her. When you pay for her groceries, then you can tell her what to eat. I know that's right. Give me some. Give me some, lovely. Come on. I know that's right. I know that's right. You got them told real good. Ooh, you got them told. I like all of that energy right there. I know that's right. And you got them told so good, they erased their own comments. I guess they didn't want no smoke from me. Because they know I'm going to give it to them. Ow! I know that's right. You got them good, Lovely Day. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. That's how we do it. Yeah, you said you had to her together, they went running and the boom was coming. I know that's right. Yeah. Okay. Just say okay. You asking, are you going to be reviewing the restaurants you have in your shorts? I don't know. I might. I might. I know I have been to a few of them already. Like Hop Dottie. Hop Dottie. They got some good burgers. I think they had no, they had Perkins and Poplar in Memphis. They have really good burgers. And I like their truffle fries. And there's one or two other ones that I have gone to in the shorts. And I don't know if that's safe for me to go. Just say okay. I don't think it's safe for me to go and test drive and review those restaurants because I'm a diabetic. You know what I mean? And I don't think it's safe. I don't think it's safe. But I do what I can. Okay, they may have a diabetic friendly menu. Okay, so that's yeah. But most of those places that I put in the video, they not diabetic friendly. I can tell. They frying it hard and they got a lot of lard. Okay, lots of sugar, lots of a lot of stuff. So I don't think it's gonna be safe, but I'll do what I can if it's diabetic friendly. But they do got some delicious looking food. The ones that I posted, yeah. Yeah, they got some delicious looking food, but I don't know if it's safe for me to eat all that food and test it out to give you a review. I don't think it's safe. Uh-uh. I don't think it's safe, honey, because I got to really be careful with this diabetes. I got to be careful. You know what I mean? I got to be real careful. But like I said, oh, you like when I do lives from the restaurants? I do what I can. I do what I can. I ain't gonna make no promises. I can't make no promises, but I do what I can. Plus, it's expensive. Child, I cannot in this recession to be going to all them restaurants. The food is high. Now, if y'all send me some cash apps to go to them restaurants, I'll gladly go. Say less. Say less. Yeah, it's real expensive to be eating out at all these restaurants. I don't have to pull back. Yes, it is. It is. It is. It's reckless out here in this recession or whatever they calling it. Yeah, everything is so high, and I don't have to pull back off going to these restaurants. Yeah, and you can't hardly find no date to take you on no restaurant date because they going through it too. The guys going through it too. I've been seeing them all over social media crying about how they can't hardly afford this and they can't afford that. Yeah. But every now and again, we'll be able to go to a restaurant, but we can't go to them every day. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. No, no, no. But anyway, um, yes. You said whatever works for you. After your experience at Carrabba's, I figured you threw the restaurants away. I just about have. I just about have. Every now and again, I will go to a restaurant, but it's not often. Mm-mm. The customer service is trash. A lot of these people that they hire is trash. They don't care. They don't even know how to cook the food and just do whatever. Yeah, that's to be considered too, along with the price. Yes, honey. Yeah. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this live. I appreciate y'all so much. And you all have a great night and happy June. Tomorrow is June 1st. Can you believe it? Whew, May. I don't even remember what we did in May. And already, here we are, a few hours away from the 1st of June. Wow. 6 months is already gone in 2025. Wow. It was just like yesterday, a few hours ago, we were saying Happy New Year. Now here we go. Half the year is already gone. Wow. Wow. Yeah. But anyway, you all have a great night. And thanks so much for tuning into this live. And you all have a great night and a great week. And hopefully, no weapon formed against us will prosper. And God is good. And may no heathen formed against us prosper as well. All right. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this live. And you all have a great day, like I said, and a great week. And yeah, it's so much more that I could have said about this topic, but I think I said enough. Okay? And if you haven't follow me on TikTok, I highly recommend it. I do a post quite often over there. And I'm trying to start posting on Facebook more. Whew, child, it's so much to do. It's so much to do, and I'm only one person. I'm only one person, and it's so much to be done on social media. It's so much to talk about. And I got so much to do. But anyway, I do what I can when I can. You know what I mean? And what y'all think about YouTube cheating your girl? Child, that video that I posted about the restaurants, two of them. Okay, the first one. It had got over 1,100 views. But YouTube been cheating your girl. This not the first time. And I should start screenshotting. Okay. In that other video that I posted about the food, the restaurants, it had got over 954 or something like that Saturday. And this morning, Sunday, a few hours later, I looked at the same video that had 954, I think, on Saturday. This morning, today, it had like 164. I'm like, how can it roll back? Honey, I don't even sweat it no more. Cause yeah. But anyway, God sees all. And what God has for me, it will be. Yeah. And all them diabolical tricks that they be playing, it's it's all in vain. It's all in vain. And they do the same thing on TikTok, you know. All of them in the bed together, if you ask me. But anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this live. And you all have a great day. And we'll talk again real soon. Holla at your girl. Peace.